Hello, Mick. What'd you hear there? What'd you see there in that phone call? I wonder what your takeaway is.
A huge breach in protocol. I just saw that this afternoon, and it really bothered me from the perspective of a former chief of staff, because not that it leaked out. It didn't leak out. Bobby Kennedy saw the person videoing that while it was going on. Why would you do that if you're not going to show it to somebody else? So listen, I don't think Trump said anything that's going to get him in any trouble. I don't think it's going to be a big deal after tonight. And Trump probably doesn't care, but there's Trump staffers tonight going, never again are we going to call Bobby Kennedy, because this is absolutely wrong. It's not as wrong, by the way, as starting the day and finishing the day with Chris Hahn, which is what I'm doing. We did this at 7 o'clock this morning, but it's close to being that bad.
I love seeing you first thing in the morning. What's the matter with you? And we're wearing the same jacket now. How did that happen?
So tell me, Mick, talk to me about this courtship for a second, because what struck me there is I believe Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is in Wisconsin. And so it seems like there could be some there between the two, right?
Yeah, neither campaign can figure it out, right? Neither campaign can figure out if Kennedy draws more from Trump or more from Biden, and you've seen that from the very beginning. They were both, for example, opposed to putting Kennedy on the stage at CNN. It was part of the deal for the debate. This is just Trump being Trump. He's going to try and reach out and see if he can and bring Kennedy into the fold. I'm not sure that if Bobby Kennedy comes in and says, look, I'm going to throw in with Donald Trump, if he brings his voters are sort of a strange mishmash anyway. But it's the right thing for Trump to do, is to reach out. Maybe the bigger story here, Blake, is this part of what we've heard about Trump being more conciliatory since his near-death experience on Saturday night? We've heard that the speakers were told to tone down their speeches. Nikki Haley's been invited when she wasn't invited. Here he is reaching out to Bobby Kennedy. Maybe Trump is really trying to play a different role after Saturday.
What have you heard on that front, Mick?
Everybody I've talked to that's talked to him, I've not spoken to him since Saturday. I've talked to some family members. I've talked to some folks on the inside, say that he's a changed man. He's a different person. The word that I think it may have been somebody on NewsNation used last night when they saw him walk out was serene. When he walked out onto the floor last night at the beginning of the convention. That's a word that you don't ordinarily, use to describe Donald Trump. So I'll be absolutely fascinated to see his speech on Thursday night, to see if it's the greatest hits or see if there's something new in Donald Trump. Because if Donald Trump comes out and says, I'm the guy to bring the nation together, I'm going to change my language, I'm going to do something different, he may win this race by 10 points.
Okay. All right. We'll leave it there. Thank you for watching. And make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.